I'm sure many of us have had the experience of trying time and time again to make something just right. But without a recipe or clear instructions, it's nearly impossible. The more components you can use, the harder it gets to find the perfect combination. Well, this is where statistical modeling comes in. By making a model, you are able to easily predict what your results will be by comparing it to previous data. Over the past year, we have applied this basic concept of modeling to smart microgels. Smart microgels are spherical polymeric structures that swell and shrink based on various stimuli. Thermoresponsive microgels specifically shrink as the temperature is increased, while pH-responsive microgels shrink as pH decreases. This can be controlled by adding functional monomers to the microgel backbone, which cause it to swell and shrink in different ways. But like anything else, you need a recipe that tells you exactly how much of each functional monomer to include to get the exact swelling or shrinking that you want. People have made plenty of microgels already using the same functional monomers, so by taking the already existing swelling data, we were able to build a statistical model. A model that allowed us to find the recipes needed to produce our desired swelling behaviors. Although the model was not great at first, by making the recipes it produced and adding that data back into the model, we were able to train it and make it better at predicting the right recipe. Being able to accurately control the swelling of smart microgels is incredibly important for its applications. For example, smart microgels can be used as vehicles for drug delivery. In addition to all of the polymer and water that make up the microgel, it can be loaded with drugs. As we all know, the internal temperature of the human body is higher than room temperature, so when thermoresponsive microgels enter the body, the change in temperature will cause a change in size. As the microgels shrink due to the warm temperature, the drugs will be forced out and delivered to the body. Cancer cells are known to have more acidic environments than non-cancerous cells. This means that pH-responsive microgels can be utilized for more targeted drug delivery. As the environment becomes more acidic nearer the cancerous cells, the microgels shrink, releasing the drugs with which they are loaded, much like the thermoresponsive microgels. While this may sound like a wonderful technique, it is imperative that the swelling of the microgel is controlled such that it shrinks at the right rate and to the right size to deliver the proper dose of drugs. Using trial and error, it would take forever to test every possible combination and find the one best suited to the desired swelling behavior. However, by making a model and telling it exactly what the swelling pattern should be, a specific recipe can be easily produced, drastically cutting down on the amount of work needed. Therefore, next time you need to go through a rigorous trial and error process, ask yourself, could I model this instead?